Hello, welcome to the channel. Today, I want to dive into a topic that affects every one of us: how to get a good night's sleep after a hard day's work. We've all been there. You're exhausted after a long day, but when your head finally hits the pillow, sleep just doesn't come easily. Or, even worse, you wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep. It's frustrating, right? Well, today, I'm going to talk about some of the best ways you can prepare your body and mind to ensure you get that quality rest you deserve. Whether you work a 9 to 5, do shift work, or just have a really intense schedule, these tips will help you wind down and wake up feeling refreshed. Let's jump into it. The first key to getting a good night's sleep starts well before bedtime. It's crucial to develop a wind-down routine. After a long, stressful day, your brain is still buzzing. You've been processing information, dealing with stress, and perhaps even juggling multiple tasks. Your body may be tired, but your mind, not so much. That's why having a routine to signal to your brain that it's time to rest is so important. Your wind-down routine should begin about 30 to 60 minutes before you actually plan to sleep. This could include activities like reading, stretching, or meditating. The idea is to help your mind gradually slow down. For example, let's say you get home from work at 7 p.m., and your goal is to be in bed by 10 p.m. By 9 p.m., you should be starting your wind-down process. You could turn off bright lights, put your phone away, and do something calming like taking a warm shower. This not only relaxes your body, but also lowers your core body temperature, which helps signal to your body that it's time to sleep. Now, let's talk about your environment. This is one of the most important, yet often overlooked, aspects of getting quality sleep. You want to create a sleep-friendly space. First up is light. You need to limit exposure to blue light, especially from your phone, laptop, or TV. Blue light can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, disrupting the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Ideally, you should be avoiding screens at least 30 minutes before bed. If you absolutely must be on your devices, try using a blue light filter. Next is temperature. Your room should be cool, ideally between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. It may sound chilly, but research shows that cooler temperatures are better for sleep. Our bodies naturally drop in temperature as we fall asleep, and a cooler room helps facilitate that process. Finally, consider the noise level. If you live in a noisy area or have trouble with distracting sounds, using a white noise machine or even a fan can be really helpful. These can drown out disruptive noises and create a consistent, soothing background sound. What you consume throughout the day can impact your ability to sleep at night, so let's talk about food and drink. First, avoid heavy meals too close to bedtime. If your body is still digesting a large, rich meal, it's harder for you to fall asleep. Try to finish eating dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. Also, watch out for caffeine and sugar intake, especially in the afternoon. These are obvious stimulants that can keep you awake when you're trying to wind down. If you need a pick-me-up late in the day, opt for herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint, which can actually promote relaxation. Hydration is equally important, but you also want to avoid drinking too much right before bed. Waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom can seriously disrupt your sleep cycle. Try to get most of your water intake earlier in the day. Moving on, let's talk about exercise. Physical activity can be a great way to help you sleep better, but timing is key. When we exercise, our body temperature rises and our heart rate increases, which can give us an energy boost. This is why, for some people, exercising too close to bedtime can actually make it harder to fall asleep. However, exercising earlier in the day can be incredibly beneficial for sleep. It helps reduce stress and anxiety, making it easier for your body to relax when it's time for bed. Even a short walk during the day can improve your sleep quality. The trick is to find a time that works for you, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or late afternoon. That said, if evenings are the only time you have to work out, don't worry too much. You can do lighter activities like yoga or stretching, which promote relaxation without overly stimulating your body. Let's face it, stress is one of the biggest barriers to sleep. You've had a long day, your mind is racing, and it feels like you can't shut it off. So, what do? One technique that works wonders is practicing mindfulness or meditation. You don't need to meditate for hours, just 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing can calm your mind. Another technique is journaling. If you're someone who lies awake thinking about everything you need to do tomorrow, try writing it all down before bed. This gives your brain permission to let go of those thoughts, knowing they're recorded somewhere. Additionally, try not to obsess over the clock. Counting the hours of sleep you're missing out on only increases your anxiety, making it even harder to drift off. Instead, focus on relaxation. Sometimes, even if you can't sleep right away, resting your body and mind is still beneficial. Another important tip for better sleep is sticking to a consistent sleep schedule. Our bodies operate on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that regulates when we feel awake and when we feel tired. By going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, you help reinforce this natural rhythm. Inconsistency in your sleep schedule can lead to what's known as social jet lag, which disrupts your body's internal clock. Even if you get more sleep on weekends, it won't fully compensate for the loss during the week. So, aim for consistency. Also, try not to hit the snooze button. It can be tempting to get those extra few minutes, but this can actually leave you feeling groggier than if you'd just woken up right away. Instead, if you find yourself constantly snoozing, that might be a sign that you need to go to bed earlier. So, there you have it, a complete guide to preparing for a good night's sleep after a hard day's work. From establishing a wind-down routine and controlling your sleep environment to watching what you eat and managing stress. These steps can help you optimize your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritize it, and your body and mind will thank you. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Here's to better sleep and better days ahead. Thanks for watching.